One last reminder to our agents, pay close attention to the presentations because we're going to be having a quiz at the end of the call, and the first person to answer correctly in their group chat is going to have 10 extra entries to our prize draw. So thank you.
Hi everyone. As you heard, I'm Anna from the Wellwing Collection. I'm sure some of you have seen me on here before. Just before we start, our prize today is £50 or $60 through my booking rewards. So pay close attention and I'll ask a question at the end. So today is all about Blue Waters and the landings, and to tell you a little bit more about why these beautiful resorts are great to send your families. So starting off with Blue Waters in Antigua. A very much loved favorite hotel in Antigua, and it's great for families in that we are just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Bird Airport, so a really nice, quick and easy transfer. And also if you're traveling with small children through Antigua, it's actually very easy to get through. You don't need to do the fast track because you will actually be whisked through the fast track if you do have small children under the age of 5. If you do have slightly older children, I do recommend doing the fast track option through Antigua. Just make sure that you do get through those queues nice and quickly. But we are set in 17 acres of stunning tropical gardens. And one of the great things about Blue Waters is that even when the resort's full, you never feel like the resort's full because there's so many different hideouts across the property with three semi-private beach coves. They're very sheltered beach coves as well, so great for families and small children. And we also have 7 swimming pools as well. We're owned by the Randall family. They're a British family and they've had it since 1984. And they took the property from a 30-room hotel up to an 83-room suites and villas that it is today. And the Randall family is still very much part of the day-to-day running and the management of the property. So yes, we have the 3 pools that are for use by all of our guests. And you can see in the main picture here, this is our beach pool. And it's shallow all the way along pretty much in this pool. So it's great for children swimming here, and it's right by the beach and right by the Reef restaurant as well. We've then got our adults only pool. So when the kids are maybe in the kids club and you want a bit of peace and quiet, it's great to head up here. And we have our double day beds overlooking the ocean there. And then we also have Veronica's pool, which is a great sunset spot. So every evening from 5 till 7 p.m, we do our cocktails and canapes down here to watch the sunset. We then have 4 pools which are exclusive to our Cove Suite guests. And I'll talk a little bit about the Cove now. So the accommodation for families is absolutely fantastic. It's very versatile. So we can take anything from, small families right the way up to our multi-generational larger families in our villas. So on the Blue Waters side of the resort, we have 48 deluxe beachfront rooms. And most of these deluxe beachfront rooms do interconnect as well. So if you have a family that wants that separate sleeping space, we can guarantee interconnecting rooms at booking stage if they're available. You just need to speak to our friendly reservations team and they can hold those off while you speak to your guests as well. They're all ocean facing. They've been refurbished over the past couple of years as well. And they're literally just a short stroll down to the beach. We've then got our luxury suites, and we have 4 of these now, and they're right in the heart of the resort. The great thing about these suites is they do have a separate living space where we've got a double sofa bed, and we can also put an additional roll away, and they will sleep up to families of 5. So great for those slightly larger families. Then just moving on to the Cove Suites, just a short stroll from the main resort. And we have our Cove Suites, which are open plan suites with a living space and a bedroom area. And these will accommodate up to four guests, so maximum of 3 adults and a child. So you can have a teenager in there and an additional child. So that we have a double sofa bed and also can add in an additional rollaway. If you do have families traveling with small children, I do recommend requesting a ground floor suite. That way, if the children do nap at all during the day, then the parents can still access the pool outside. At the top of each Cove Villa, you can see we have these 3-bedroom penthouses. And the penthouses are great for those larger families, maybe a multi-generational family. They will accommodate up to 10 guests. They also have kitchen and dining space as well. We can organise private chefs within those Cove penthouses, so perfect for larger gatherings. 3 fantastic villas, and the largest is actually 2 3-bedroom villas side by side. It doesn't interconnect in the middle, but it interconnects on the terrace, and you have 6 bedrooms there. It will accommodate up to 18 guests. So this is brilliant if you've got like a wedding party with families, or even just groups of families coming together. They get their own private pool, private beach access, their villa manager. They get private return transfers and VIP fast track arrival at Antigua Airport. Next door to Pelican House, we have the 4-bedroom Turtle Cottage. and this one will accommodate up to 12. Both of these villas are right in the heart of the resort, so you can stay on bed and breakfast or an all-inclusive meal plan, the same as all of our other rooms and suites. And the great thing about this is you have the best of both worlds. You have life in a villa, but also you have all the amenities of the resort just a short stroll away from those villas. Flagship property, we have our 5-bedroom rock cottage, which is set on its own private headland. It's got its own commercial kitchen there, a pool in the middle, a further plunge pool at the front. And this is great for families that just want complete privacy, or they can actually just use all the amenities of the resort if they want to as well. But you can have all of your dining done for you down at Rock Cottage. So dining at Blue Waters is fantastic for families. We have kids menus in all of our restaurants. During the school holidays, we also have family dining. So we have the kids buffet from 6 till 8 p.m. every day. So the kids can literally just grab something really quickly if they want to go off and do other activities, which we offer. And the Palm restaurant is our all-day dining. So it's breakfast, lunch and dinner. All of our dining is a la carte, with the exception of our cold options at breakfast and also our weekly barbecue. But the Palm restaurant, as I said, is open for all 3 meals. It's open most days of the week for dinner. We then have the Reef, which opened in October 2022, and it's down by the beach. It's a beautiful setting and lots of shade here as well. And it's open every lunchtime for flatbreads, pizzas, salads. So it's kind of like a casual dining place right by the beach. And we open it up for dinner on selected evenings. Again, there's kids menus in this restaurant. And then last but not least, the Cove, which is a gourmet dining. It's a beautiful waterfront setting. And we're open for dinner 3 to 6 evenings per week, depending on the season. But in high season, it will be 5 to 6 evenings per week. And we can accept families into the Cove. We do encourage earlier dining for families so that we can leave it for later for our couples dining there. All of our restaurants can be pre-booked up to 48 hours prior to your dining time. And then in terms of bars and entertainment, we've got several bars open during the day. We have Veronica's, which is open until sunset. We have the Reef Bar, which is also open for cocktails, a great spot for a cocktail in the late afternoon. And then in the evening, Pelican comes alive. And this is where we have our entertainment, which is most nights of the week. And our guests love Blue Waters because we really have a heart to the resort. Everybody comes together. It's really sociable. They'll make friends and they just love the atmosphere down there. We're all about luxury laid-back service. It's one of the things you will see on TripAdvisor is consistently our staff mentioned by name. Many agents who've been out to Blue Waters this year say that we stand out in Antigua for our service because they just love the people. They're so friendly and they're great with the kids as well. So it actually just makes the parents feel at ease completely. So during the school holidays, we are all about families. We can have up to 70 kids in house at any one time. The kids club is strictly for school age and above, so it's ages 5 to 12. And this is due to the types of activity they engage in. And it could be anything from clifftop fishing to tie-dye painting to cricket and tennis on the court, playing football, arts and crafts, feeding the tortoises. But Ainsley, who actually runs the kids club, is a British expat. She's got a local team, but she is absolutely incredible. The kids love her. It's not a huge all singing or dancing facility, but she just, because it's not, you don't just drop your kids off and they're just doing some colouring. They do so many different activities. For the younger ones, we also offer babysitting and nanny services. You can pre-book those prior to your arrival, and the nanny service will be resort-wide where they can dine with the children if required as well. So you can see some of the seasonal activities they engage in, and even when there are 70 kids in house at any one time, you don't feel like that. It's not overrun with children, and they really are doing activities a lot of the time as well. So activities and water sports, there's a lot to do for families, and in terms of like family aquaside, you can do some culinary experiences together. There's little spa, you can go out on kayak excursions and also snorkeling excursions with our friendly water sports team. We also have 3 private hire boats, and Tarpon, which is our largest, will accommodate up to 12 guests. And you can private hire it for 2 hours, for a half day, or even for a full day tour, and we can take you wherever you want to go on the island. And then wellness experiences. So we have a fantastic clifftop spa. It's all treatments by British spa brand Ela. And we also have a couples treatment room. So again, when the kids are in the kids club, maybe just go and treat yourself to a spa treatment. But we also have little spa for ages 7 and above. So if you want to go with your child and enjoy a spa treatment together, we've got a menu suited for them as well. about the family adventures in Antigua. There's so much to do for families of all ages. So we have like the off-road buggying, you can go swim with the stingrays, you can go zip wiring. Also 10 minutes by water taxi from Blue Waters Beach. You can actually swim with the pigs now. That's quite an exclusive activity. So we do recommend pre-booking that activity if you're interested in that. And then every Sunday, we also have transportation that takes our guests down to Shirley Heights. So it's definitely worth a visit. It's a steel pan and barbecue. You've got those beautiful views over English Harbour. So I would thoroughly recommend that. And also head over to Barbuda for the day, our sister island. It's beautiful, pink sand, deserted beaches. You can go for lunch at Nobu restaurant there as well. So there really is so much to do. Easy to hire a car. There's 365 beaches to explore as well. So now moving islands onto the Landings Resort and Spa in St. Lucia, another fantastic family property. So how do you get to the Landings? So you fly into Hewanora International Airport, which is down on the south of the island, and then it's 90 minutes up by road up to the Landings. So, but if your clients have got the budget, I would highly recommend the helicopter. The helicopter is 15 minutes flight up to George Charles Airport, and then it's 15 minutes by road up to the Landings. The St. Lucia is a volcanic island, so you'll find that a lot of the beaches in St. Lucia are dark sand. But up in the north, you've got these fantastic white sand, turquoise water, picture postcard beaches, and the land is exactly like that. So you can see how the resort is set out, and we are a marina property. A lot of people think that we're just a marina property, but we're not. We're actually set on one of the best beaches in St. Lucia, 800 feet, white sand, turquoise waters. It's quite a sheltered bay. So again, it's safe and calm for swimming for children. And you get these amazing villa suites, and every single one has got a water view, whether that be marina, an ocean, or a beach view. So one of our key unique selling points is our all villa suite accommodation. It's one of the things you should look at when you're looking at price point. Do bear in mind what you get, because you could be comparing it against a room somewhere else that actually looks a lot cheaper, but you get so much more included, and it's just fantastic for families with the space that you've got in these villa suites. So we lead in from a 1-bedroom villa suite at just under 1,000 square feet, all the way up to our 3-bedroom grand villa at 2,300 square feet. And those 3-bedroom villas will actually sleep up to 7 guests. And you don't really find many accommodations in the Caribbean that will cater for families of that size without having to get 2 or 3 rooms at a high price point. So it is really good value for that. All of the villa suites are exactly what you'd expect to find in a villa. Full designer kitchens, you get your living spaces, washer dryers, you get beautiful balconies with spectacular views, as I said, either over the marina, ocean or beach. Contemporary sleeping spaces. We've got 2 designs, but they're quite similar on the interiors. And the 2 and 3 bedrooms have got at least 2 bathrooms in them. And again, that's really great if you're traveling with a larger family size. And you can see you've got these gorgeous living spaces, and this one is a beachfront villa suite overlooking the ocean. So really there's so much space. I mean, I went with my kids, a family of 4, and we had so much space in this villa suite. And we had one with a plunge pool, which I definitely recommend as an additional extra. You've got these really spacious balconies as well, so you can have your dining actually on your balcony. And if you are on the all-inclusive meal plan, you can actually have the in-room menu with just a small $15 tray charge, or we can have a private chef that comes into your villa suite and actually tailor makes a menu for you, either for breakfast, lunch, or for dinner. So you can see some of the plunge pools there. It's not just for a romantic experience, it's great for the kids as well. The kids love the plunge pool at the end of the day. And then you can also opt for the butler service, so they can do anything from unpacking your suitcase to booking all your restaurants and spa treatments. So dining at the Landings. So we used to find that a lot of people would stay at the Landings and just head out to Rodney Bay every night, and it was more of a base than actually a resort. But we've really turned this destination into a resort now, and we've transformed our dining. So Callaloo is our new toes in the sand. It opened in December 2022. This used to be a cafe-style restaurant, and it's now a chic beachfront style restaurant. It's a gorgeous spot to watch the sun go down. It's a Caribbean/Mediterranean style menu. And you've also got a cocktail bar there, so you can grab your evening cocktails there before dinner. We've then just reopened our brand new restaurant, which, sorry, this has now changed name to Suri Restaurant. So this opened about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It used to be Palms, which is at the arrival part of the resort, but we've got a brand new sushi bar in it, Asian fusion. Again, it's part of the all-inclusive. There are a few supplements for certain dishes, but most of it is part of the all-inclusive. But it's completely transformed that area of the resort. The third restaurant is our beach club. So this is our all-day dining where guests come for breakfast, lunch, and dinner right by the beach, a beautiful setting. And it's turning from what you just saw into this. So this is our kind of Miami beach style restaurant that's opening in 2025. Brand new full-size kitchen in there, which means we can do a lot more a la carte premium dining. We're going to have a separate area for a bar. We're going to have more entertainment coming from there. So it's really going to bring the beach alive. And I think from 2025, this is going to be a completely different resort experience. So kids activities at the landings, we've got a complimentary kids club for ages 4 to 12. It's run by Aunt Kathy, and she's got so much space to take the kids out across the resort doing different activities, from beach activities to taking them to neighbouring Pigeon Island for picnics. We also do seasonal activities like limbo dancing, shell collecting, beach treasure hunts, and fishing. So yeah, there's so much going on throughout the week for our kids. And then there's evening activities as well on some evenings during the holidays. We then launched our brand new Teens Club last year, and we did this because we find we get a lot of older kids come into the resort with us, the style of accommodation there is, and also the location to Rodney Bay. So this is for ages 13 to 16, and it's all about adventure. It's not we don't call it a club as such, but it's more about lots of different activities they can just become involved in, from dancing to kayak racing to silent discos, and it's just about giving them memorable experiences so they want to come back to the landing, because as we know, they drive a lot of the decisions about where you're going to go on your next holiday. Water activities, we have complimentary non-motorized water sports, from glass bottom kayaks to sailing and paddle boarding, and then we also have motorized options for a small fee, like the Great Big Marble Ride, water skiing, and wake and kneeboarding. We offer tuition down there for our sailing, for windsurfing, and for skiing. And then we also have 4 pools, and you can see the wiggly pool in the bottom where we do like our family aquasize and other activities throughout the day as well. We then have the private marina, and we can offer direct charters from our marina. So land activities, we have a 7,000 square foot spa, we have 6 treatment rooms, we have hydrotherapy, 2 floodlit tennis courts, and we also have an on-site tennis pro, so all the family can have lessons down there on our tennis courts. And the full activities program, we've really built on the wellness scene at the landings. We have a full team there now, family aquasize, we have family yoga, Pilates, there's Tai Chi, kickboxing, there's all sorts of activities. And again, St. Lucia is an island which is fantastic for families, a really diverse island. You can go down to La Soufriere and do the drive-through volcano and head to the mud baths. You can head down to Redwood Beach, you've got the water park there, you've got the tram tours, again, you've got the zip wiring, because actually St. Lucia has won several awards for its adventure activities. Or you can simply head on a boat trip and go down to the Pitons and swim on Sugar Beach. There really is lots to do on the island. You could also do the Hotel Chocolat and make your own chocolate bar in the rainforest. I definitely recommend that as an activity. So make sure you do register for my booking rewards. So Blue Waters and the landings are on my booking rewards. It's bluewatersresortrewards.com and landingsstluciarewards.com, where you can earn cash rewards or free nights. But thank you very much for listening. You can find my details here. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna. That was amazing. We have 2 questions for you. So for Blue Waters, is the kids club included with the stay, or is there an extra charge?
No, it's complimentary.
Okay, and does the kids club need to be pre-booked?
No, they can book it when they get there.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
And now we have our next presenter, Carlos.
Good morning. Good morning. Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Carlos. Yes, we can hear you
Okay,
just
good,
fine.
good, good.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, I'm just going to apologize, everyone. Good morning, that my camera is not working, but there is a picture of me at the end of the presentation, so you know how I look like. Okay, so whenever we're ready, I'm ready too.
Ready, take it away. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's start now, everyone, with the video. Thank you. All right. Okay, now let's go to the presentation. Perfect. Thank you, everyone, again. Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Carlos Eguiarte. I'm the tour and travel manager for this beautiful property in Mexico. And it's a pleasure to be in this webinars. We've been doing it for the last year or so. Sorry, I just got up. Okay, sorry about that. Represent this very beautiful and unique property from my colleagues in Canada. I'm pretty sure you recognize the brand, which is Delta Hotels, a brand originally precisely from BC, from just right side of Vancouver in Canada, that Marriott purchased in 2015. So, you know, after this, Marriott started to practically a new adventure with this particular brand, looking for the first all-inclusive hotel from for Delta Hotels. So they were searching. They came to Mexico. They came to Riviera, Nayarit, and they decided to start to operate this property in 2021. So, just to make short, the story, so you can understand, the soul of this property. When Marriott came, in this picture, you see this like cabañas look-alike, which we call, it's a villa section. And these two towers that you see on the right, not the one, you see hidden in the left, actually the two towers in the right, and the ones that look like, like cabañas here, that was the first part of the hotel when in 2021, there were 117 rooms, which previously was another property. It was operated by an all-inclusive brand two, original, I think is like a Spanish Dominican. It's called Sirenis. And then they stopped operating this property in 2019, and that's when Marriott came in. And in August 2021, they brought the Delta brand into this part of Mexico, so creating the first Delta hotel with the all-inclusive plan, because the rest of the other Deltas in Canada, the US, or whenever there's another one, they're all EP or business class hotels. So this is the little story how it started. And the whole plan is actually in 3 different phases. So the first phase, yes, it was the original 117 rooms. Then the second phase started in 2022, building another tower, which is now the one that you see kind of hidden, between the nature here, and a beautiful water park, which is the one you see below, which I'll, explain you a little bit after in the presentation. So they had 90 more rooms, 96, sorry, which 6 of them are suites. So now we have 212 rooms and suites in total. But there is a third phase, which is coming on Well, they told us that we can start on November 15th with another 100 rooms, which are they're already built. There's not a new building. They were already built, which was part of another property that is inside this whole development. This is a private development. It's the same ownership, right? And now we're adding this another 100 rooms, which are going to be between doubles, queens, and also 20 more suites, more restaurants, more bars, etc., etc., etc. So now we're going to be a property with 312 rooms. So this is the spirit. This is going to be exactly the same that you see here. We're in the middle of a beautiful sierra, which is called Sierra de Vallejo. We're surrounded by beautiful nature. And the concept is all-inclusive, right? So you can understand this. Now, let me locate you because I'm pretty sure you're questioning yourselves, where is this? Okay, so we are north of Puerto Vallarta, which is in the state of Jalisco. Sorry again. When you're live. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, you see the airport here, right? This is Puerto Vallarta's airport right over here. This bay, because we're inside a bay, this bay is gigantic. It divides two different states. The state of Jalisco with Puerto Vallarta, which is our neighbor, and oldest destination and very well known worldwide, and the state of Nayarit, where, becomes this beautiful, set of, land and beach called Riviera Nayarit, right? So the division between is just this blue little line that you see here, which is a river. So crossing that river, you are in another state. That big, it's our beautiful Banderas Bay, which is very large. It holds 110 kilometers of 70 miles of beautiful coastline. So we have, as you can imagine, plenty of different kind of beach, right? We have a beautiful natural park called Marietta Islands or Islas Marietas with a very unique beach, which is, it's known as the Hidden Beach or the Love Beach. The unique thing about this is you have to swim through a cave to get into the beach. So it's beautiful. And yes, very soon, in less than a month, we're going to start to see the arrival of these beautiful creatures, which are the humpback whales. So we have a lot of different things to offer to our clients. We have a lot of different areas, and the hotel is located between this town called Bucerias and the town of La Cruz de Guanacaxtle, which is right here, the property location, exactly right there. And yes, we do have a beach club, but I will talk to you about it in a minute. Let's talk about the property. Right now, we're going to focus only in the 212 rooms area, because again, the other 100 are in a different section. But right now, we're just concentrating this. This is our lobby, very, very small, but very cozy, unique, typical Marriott lobby. The rooms, most of our rooms are, except the suites, of course, 2 doubles or 2 queens with all kinds of different amenities inside, large TV, courtesy frigo bar with beer, water, juice, etc., coffee maker, etc. All what that room needs, we have it, right? Maximum capacity 4 people, either adults or children, just, the combination, right? And also, we have, of course, plenty of queen size or king size beds. The king size beds are quite unique also because they're not only, one big bed, but we also have a sofa bed. So we can get 3 people maximum inside these beds, all right? Again, exactly the same amenities for all our guests. Now, there is a little difference between the bathrooms in the towers area, or where the rooms are located in the towers, than in the cabañas. This bathroom that you see here is part of, the typical bathroom of in our rooms in the towers. Big shower area, you know, and of course, you know, all the amenities as well. Now, in the Cabañas area, which is different, you see, this is in the new tower also. It's a little different from the other towers. But in the Cabañas area or superior rooms, which are this, you know, you can see there is a little difference between the rooms that I just previously showed you, right? It's the bathroom. The bathroom is larger because it includes a bathtub plus the shower. And also these rooms are 2 meters larger than the standard rooms. The standard rooms measure around 50 square meters. These ones are 52 square meters. But the beautiful thing about all this is they have their own private balcony, all of them. And these are the views that we have from our guests. Most of them are mountain views, beautiful nature surrounding the area, especially now. Our rainy season just ended, so we have everything like this, beautiful and green. And in the tower number 4 and the tower number 3, we have some rooms that face the bay. This, what you see here in front, is the south part of the bay. So you can see how big it is. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, it's got a lot of different things. We have more than 100 different activities for our clients to enjoy, right? And sea, land, or air, you name it. Now, to sum that, in our case, we have 12 swimming pools, which 11 of those have heat, you know, they're heated in the winter season. There is only one pool that is not, and it's quite a special pool. Is this one you see right here, known as the natural pool. This area, we also use it for special events, which I'll show you in a minute. I know this is a family webinar, but you know, just for you to know what else we can do. Okay. Just give me 1 second, please. Just 1 second. I'll be right back.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Let us know in the comments where you're joining from.
I'm so sorry, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Yeah. So this is one area where we have 4 pools. This is known as Media Luna or Half Moon Pool, right? Here we have 4, and 2 of those are adults only. So yes, we do have some areas for adults as well. Yes, it's a whole family hotel, but you know, there's certain areas that we also have for adults. Okay, so let's continue with this. I hope it didn't freeze. Okay, there you go. To eat and to drink. Well, this is our typical restaurant with chol, that's the name of it. And we have buffet style for breakfast, pretty soon for lunch and dinner. Dinners are different every day. And on weekends, we have mariachi, live mariachi music for our clients, so they can enjoy some Mexican flavors as well, right? And the windows, my friends, are always open. During the summertime, we have to close them, you know, because it's hot, so we have to put the aircon. But during, you know, pretty soon, we're going to start to open them so that people can enjoy the morning or night breeze, which is great, right? And it's always like this, always open so that people can enjoy nature. We have a little terrace, right? And it's the same area, it's the same restaurant. This terrace, we also use it for romantic dinners, small little cocktails, and etc., right? So it's quite beautiful. And, you know, pretty soon, a lot of people would love to be outside because it's not as warm anymore. Now, again, this is the pool area that I was mentioning to you before, which is the Media Luna. Why I showing you this? Because we have Media Luna snack bar, which is the one you see right here. The snack bar opens every day from 11 to 7. Snacks, drinks, all a la carte. The service is not only in the snack bar, it's also in the pools area, right? It's not only for, you know, where there's a table. No, if my client would like to have a drink or eat something, and he is, or she is, or they are by the pool, the service is also there with no cost whatsoever. And in the right, you see part of the tower number 3, by the way. Komorebi restaurant. Komorebi, it's our specialties restaurant at the moment. We're going to add more. Remember, we have another section coming up. But so far, this is our area where our people can enjoy teppanyaki service, our chefs doing their fire show and all that thing. And the only thing about this restaurant in particular is that it's the only one so far that needs reservations, because every tepan only holds 10 people. So we have 4 different sittings through the night, or day and night, right? Starting at 5, ending at 9:30. So another thing too is that we have an app. When our clients come into the hotel and check in, they can, in their phones, they can add the app, and the app has all the information about the resort, times, etc., services, and also the way they can reserve their seat in Komorebi. Of course, they can do it by phone, no problem dialing through the front desk, but they can do it through the app. Lobby bar opens every day from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Service not only from alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages, but also coffee. There is Wi-Fi everywhere in the hotel, including the beach club as well, absolutely free, and is high speed. Shaman is our sports bar, opens every day from 6 p.m. to 12. Now, there is a plan to add more hours. Right now, it's still closing at midnight, but probably might start to close pretty soon at 2 in the morning. But right now, my friends, it's at midnight, right? It's sports, music, whatever, we can set on the TVs. We can do that for our clients. This is our Delta Pantry. This is a service that the Delta hotels have, but the only difference between ours and theirs is that in the other hotels, it's only for the, gold, platinum, titanium members. And they only have that access. Otherwise, the regular people, they don't. In our case, doesn't happen. All our clients can enter into the pantry and grab, this sandwiches, water, pop, cereal, fruits, etc. But now we add something else. We have a private chef. Yes, we do have service from 8 in the morning to 10 p.m. with a chef that serves fast food, right? In this case, salad, sandwiches, etc. So that's absolutely included, no extra cost. Now, let's go to our spa. The spa has an extra cost like any other spa. 10 cabins, 8 for singles, 2 for couples. Very, very nice. All the cabins are wood made up. They brought them from, I think, somewhere in Asia, and they set them right here in the spa. It's very, very nice. The wet area, and of course, a steam room as well, a sauna in its section, and opens from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we do have, of course, a 24-hour, 7-day use gym. Our gym is always open, never closes. But one thing is, adults only. We can't allow children into the gym because of safety concerns, right? Remember, we have weights and all that kind of thing, so that's why we can't allow children to come into the gym. The gym also has this private area where the people can do yoga or Pilates or whatever they want, or they can do it in our garden, which I'll show you in a minute. Remember the pool? I'm going to go very fast because again, this is a family webinar. But after the couple gets married, the family comes, right? So, anyways. So this is again the natural pool. That's the use that we can give to it, and also we have a beautiful garden. The garden is right next to the pool, so we can do all kinds of different activities here. Actually, at night we have movie night. Movie night shows only family movies at 7 to 10 p.m. And I don't remember. I don't know if you remember the food truck in the video. You don't see it here, but we have a food truck that it's in the garden. The food truck offers taquitos and Mexican dishes every single night. So, of course, we have popcorn and stuff for the movie night, as well as drinks, right? And it's absolutely free, and it's included in the activities that we have for our guests, all right? 10 minutes away from the hotel. I have to go fast now. 10 minutes from the hotel, we have the beach club. It's called Tonati. Tonati offers great food and, of course, great drinks, right? For our clients, it's all included. The transportation, of course, is also included from the lobby of the hotel to the beach club every single day from 10 to 6 p.m. It's a very beautiful area, very nice, very quaint. And the service, of course, it's a la carte. There's no buffet. Everything is a la carte. And we have even 3 private little cabins in case if there is someone that, wants to be in a private area. Well, they can do it. They just can rent it. Now, the beach is very nice, very beautiful, very calm. There is hardly waves in this beach, right? And also one beautiful thing is that you have the whole view of the south side of, and also in the winter, when the wells come, you practically have a free show while you sit and enjoying a beautiful margarita or a piña colada or a cold beer, watching nature around, which we have everywhere inside the resort and outside the resort. Okay, I'm gonna jump out of this because this is, for private purposes. So we're a family. And now this is, the best thing that we could have in the hotel, our amazing aqua park, which is for the whole family, except some jacuzzis that are adults only, but otherwise, the whole park is amazing. We have 7 swimming pools. We have the lazy river. We have, again, the jacuzzis. We have the kids area with the water slides. Of course, we have a bar, and we have a little grill that offers food from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. every single day. The park opens from 9 p.m. a.m., and the pool and the jacuzzis close at 9 p.m. and the lazy river and the kids section closes at 7. All right. So it's great. The family really loves it. I love it, seriously, because as you can see, it's inside nature. There's nothing else but, enjoyment around, especially for families, with kids and stuff. Remember, we do have activities, but a lot of people prefers to go into the lazy river and enjoy, with their kids to connect again with the family, right? Sometimes we need that. So this is what we offer to our clients, and everything is included, right? So it's one of the nice things about this hotel, because a lot of people goes, oh, it's all inclusive, but you're not on the beach. Well, but we have a lot of things too, right? And we do have a beach club, so the people can enjoy that. Guys, this is me. Again, so I prefer, this picture instead of, the one you could see in the camera. No, just kidding. That's me. That's my contact name. I really appreciate you being in this webinar. My best for all of you, and thank you. And now we go to the questions.
Thank you so much, Carlos. That was beautiful. I love how it's so connected with the nature. You feel like your room is almost in the middle of the jungle. It's so beautiful.
It's actually, yes.
And we just have a couple questions. So
Sure, please.
how far from the beach? You said it was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Can the guests, can they walk there, or do they have to take?
We don't really suggest walking because there is the main, there is a main road, right? And it's not really that far. It's only 3 miles. But the thing is, we can't be, in this case, responsible, because there is traffic. We are in a private property, but going to the beach, we go to a town, which is La Cruz. So there's roads. So we don't, we really, I mean, if the people wants to do it, it's by their own,
Okay.
they could,
And
but
how often is the shuttle? The
shuttle is every hour from 10 a.m. to 4 to the beach club. 15 minutes after the hour to come back into the hotel. The last one is at 5:45. It closes at 6. At the moment.
One more question. Are there many mosquitoes?
As anywhere in the world where there's nature, of course. But in our case, we have to do many things. And one of them is we fumigate. especially during the rainy season. We have, you know, fumigation system. We hire a specialized company to fumigate, and you know we provide also, you know, with natural that plant. You know, I forget the name of it, but this plant that scares mosquitoes. You know, we provide like I don't know how to say it, but there's like Kleenex, you know. Like Kleenex
Okay, yeah,
paper
like
with
mosquito spray.
repellent,
Bug spray.
right?
Yeah, the repellent. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
perfect.
with you know, we take care of that. Yeah. Wipes.
Perfect. I
Yeah, thank you,
mean,
my dear.
it
Wipes.
definitely sounds better than sitting in
Yeah.
London right
Thank you,
now.
Charlene. Yeah.
It looks so
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful. And
Yes.
now for the questions. Carlos, do you want to remind our agents what the price is today?
Yes. If the winner is from the continent, from America, it's a 2-night, 3-day, all inclusive for two. If it's from Europe, it's a 3-night, 4-day, all inclusive for two. Yes.
And Anna, do you want to remind us of your price?
Yeah, £50 or $60 my booking rewards.
Dang. Oh, we have one more question for Carlos before we move.
Sure.
How far is the hotel from the airport?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I forgot to mention that, which is very important. It's 40 minutes from the airport.
Perfect.
Mhm.
And you mentioned activities at the Delta Resort. Are they kids friendly?
Kids friendly, yes, of course. During the day, we have plenty of that. We have a team. And then during the night, we have, you know, some stuff too, like the movies and, you know, things like that. Remember, in Mexico, we celebrate a lot of different things. Halloween is today. Happy Halloween for, you know, for everybody. But we have a very unique celebration in the world, which is Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos, which is for us tomorrow and Sunday. And we have a beautiful, you know, obituary at the hotel dedicated to one of our colleagues that passed away 2 months ago. We dedicate that to him. And it's beautiful. So that's one of the nice things too when people from other countries come to ours, the traditions that we have. And we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate for our, you know, people from the US and Canada, we celebrate their Thanksgiving, whatever. So we have a lot of that as well. But now with the new addition, and I don't want to take more time because time is running, but just for the people to know, in the new addition, in the new tower area, we're going to have a kids club, but we don't have it yet. It's going to be built, right? But we will have it in the future. Yes.
Coming soon. A party available for everyone at the hotel, it sounds like.
Yes.
Okay. So for a question, Anna, do you want to ask the first question? Everybody, make sure that your chat is put on everyone so that your message comes to the right group chat. And remember, the first one to answer correctly is gonna enter the prize draw with 10 extra entries. So get ready.
Okay. So what is the age range of our teens program at Landings?
What is the
Yeah.
age
There we go.
range?
13 to 16.
There we go. Congratulations, Stacy. We got the first one. And Carlos.
Yes. Okay. This is going to be an easy one. When Marriott International, I mean, what year Marriott International purchased the Delta brand? No, not yet. No,
Not yet.
not yet. Yes. Yeah. We have it there. 2015. Yes. It was too
2015.
fast, but yeah, please look. Someone.
Charlene got
Moscovitz. Yes.
2015.
Bravo. Yes.
Congrats. So we're gonna put all the names in the prize draw. Stacey and Charlene won the 10 extra entries, and tomorrow we will share who's the winner of these amazing prizes that we have today. Thank you so much to Ana and Carlos for presenting these beautiful hotels. Definitely
you.
leaving very inspired, and at the top of my bucket list is these amazing locations. And thank you
Let
so
us
much
know.
to our agents for joining today. We hope to see you soon, very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye,
Happy
everyone.
Halloween.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Halloween and happy Day of the Dead. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.